Welkom, mijn naam is Priscilla Vaudelle en ik ben programmeur van de 8e editie van het Reuring Festival 2024. Dat zal plaatsvinden van 8 tot en met 17 februari in Podium Mozaïek in Amsterdam. RRReuring Festival is het nieuwe makersfestival van Podium Mozaïek, bedoeld als platform voor jonge makers om hun artistieke vaardigheden verder te ontwikkelen en te delen met een breder publiek. In deze reeks videoportretten gaan we in gesprek met alle makers van het RRReuring Festival 2024. Wie zijn ze? Wat zijn hun drijfveren? En wat kunnen we van hen verwachten op het festival? Wat deze makers allemaal verbindt, is dat ze een zoektocht hebben naar hun eigen identiteit en wat hen bezighoudt in life. Hi, I'm sitting with Can Bora and you have to tell me the essence of your name again because I liked it. So, your name, the meaning.
So my name is Can, and in Persian, actually, it is not a Turkish name, but in Persian it means the essence of life, or the heart. And my surname is purely Turkish, which means a storm.
I like it, I like it. Tell me about you, a little bit about yourself, your name for the people that doesn't know you. Oh, I already said your name, but who are you? What are you doing? What is your inspiration in life?
Okay, so I am a Turkish 37 years old queer artist from Istanbul, and I studied theater and then contemporary dance when I was in the university. And at that time I was living in Paris, and then I moved to Barcelona, so I was a little bit nomad. And then I came back to Turkey for 11 years. And then just 3 years ago, I got a scholarship from the Performance Practices Department from Artes University in Arnhem. So again, I moved to Europe one more time. And since now I am currently working and living in Amsterdam, what I do more, actually, I consider myself as a cross interdisciplinary artist, which I blend theater, the art of movement like dance, but also with video art. And sometimes I'm also working as a performance artist. And about my inspirations, actually it is a good question. I am someone who is literally obsessed with the human relationships, like what kind of bondings do we establish between bodies, or I'm also curious about how one body is becoming really very flexible in terms of, for example, during the day I might have a lot of different roles, such as I can be a boyfriend, and then I can be a friend, then I can be a client, I can be a teacher. So it is like the body in itself, it has a flexibility. And if I extend the topic a little bit more, so depending on the personal codings or cultural, social codings, the body always renews itself in a good or in a bad way. So my artistic research involves actually the liquidified transitions between bodies.
Okay, and what do you mean with that?
So some people say like we have many selves, but only sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Some academicians say actually we have only one body and many selves. But now, as we are like in 2023, which is also we have more knowledge about the spiritual growth or the personal growth, so we can have more different lenses to look at some topics. So now I am thinking actually we have only one self, but we have many bodies. Yeah. And depending on the role that I am carrying, the form or the content of my body is also in change every time.
Okay, interesting. You are a performing artist, is that right? What makes your work so special? I mean, if somebody doesn't know you and doesn't know the experimental stage of your work, how would you describe it?
Okay, I guess I'm someone who is really, really introvert in terms of since my childhood, I'm really trying to discover like the somatic or the sensorial body. And by the somatic body, I refer actually to all the kinds of sensations that we are feeling inside of the body. We don't have only emotions, but we have also sensations. And for example, now we are using a verbal language, but our nervous systems are not using the same language. They are using the language of sensations. And each human body has something magical, which is the sensorium, the capacity.
Is it sort of a kind of vibration or something?
No, the nervous system, like the sensorium.
Yeah.
It's like the capacity of feeling or sensing something. We have really extended senses in a way. And then I guess I'm just trying to bring this topic more up to the surface to make it visible. Because, of course, we have to deal with the external topics, with the external problems. But at the same time, it is just my personal idea or thought, but we forget a little bit what is going on inside of the body in terms of person, let's say, because I'm a human, you are human, everyone is human, so we have also an inner world. And sometimes people are also confused about their sensations or their emotions, or sometimes they illustrate or identify themselves with what is going on in their bodies or in their minds, which is not a reality itself, but I consider it just like an illusion, let's say. And what I always aim, like since my 20s until this age, whenever I make a performance, of course, I'm dealing with politics, sociology, anthropology, or psychology, etc. But I'm always trying to create some sensations to get received by the audience.
Okay, you're gonna make something very special for Reuring Festival 2024. What can the audience expect from your performance there? What is it about? What is the title, and what are you going to do with the audience? Because all of the things that you are telling me is like more an experience also for our audience. So it's not only I'm going to sit and watch something, a story, but you're going to make me feel stuff and experience stuff. What can we expect?
Okay. So actually, I'm aiming to organize a henna night, which is not only a Turkish tradition, but like...
for the woman.
Exactly. And in general, the henna nights are organized before the wedding, just for the woman. And they are putting henna in their hands. But I also think that it is important to interrogate this tradition, because the henna night is like a rite of passage. So the little woman in the house is getting married with someone, and then she leaves her own house. Even though the tradition might seem a little bit optimistic or culturally rich, I am not thinking in the same way, because for two reasons actually. Nowadays, like the henna night has become just a popular night of fun. So we are completely disconnected from the roots of the ritual, but at the same time, unfortunately, according to the heteronormative systems, like the women are classified as a second person in the henna night. And it is a little bit ambiguous, because when you are looking in the sources, you see, for example, henna night is something related to fun, but at the same time, we are putting a lot of sad and melancholic musics. And when you look at...
the songs that are singing at the henna.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you check the lyrics of these songs, you are immediately to see that actually we are not giving importance to the woman herself. And it is really sad. So what I am aiming to do is, from one side, is to queer the ritual. Like, okay, everyone is equal and everyone is a human. So no man, no woman, but just the human. And the second thing is a queer person. If I want to get married, I don't know, but perhaps one day. So how can we contemporalize actually this ritual? Because in the time that this ritual was really popular or famous, unfortunately, the queer people had always to stay hidden. So what about to reveal a new henna night for queer people within the ethics of care, reciprocity, and equality? And so...
And empowerment.
Exactly, yes.
In a kind of way.
Yep.
Because
the
right. Songs were very sad at the henna, and you are gonna queer it up like everybody is equal. But if I remind it in our conversation before, you also said you wanna mix up the sad songs in more empowerment songs.
Yes. Such as?
I'm not gonna say what you were saying, or maybe you want to say it.
Yes, of course.
Because I like the translation that you do, because it's not sad to leave a village or something. It's also something that a woman is taking her own life from the community.
So what about to blend the henna night with a little bit contemporary pop music, like some songs from Beyonce or Shakira?
I'm with you. I'm all with you.
And to invite actually all the audience to move or to share this, I don't know, but these little moments all together, again, with the sense of playfulness, let's say.
Yeah.
So if there's a celebration, let's celebrate it, because as we are humans, we have also the right to feel the pleasure.
I love it. I love it. I have a lot of like, I want to see this, I want to experience it. It's not seeing, it's experiencing.
Being a part of, of a collective, especially, because it is also something that I'm obsessed with. But nowadays, like, everyone says that we have to be really like individual people. I mean, from one side, it is a healthy thing, but the extreme individuality, now everyone feels alone, especially before and after COVID, let's say. So
we the socials taking over.
Exactly. So I think it is important to find some new ways of establishing new communities, let's say, or collectivity.
So everybody who doesn't know how a henna, because you're a man or because you've never been there, they have to come to your experience and performance to experience the whole thing of letting somebody go.
Exactly. But also to feel, like, let's say, the inner force of the body itself.
Yeah, what is happening here. Yeah. Beside everything that we just, with our brain. Or,
exactly. Yes.
You took something with you. And I love it, because you said a lot of fun and celebration, and I see something
and sensations.
And sensation. I was all in the sensation here. Why did you do this?
Actually, in my work, I'm always using like pop elements, like shiny or colorful materials, because it attracts the eye, and somehow. Now we have also lights here, so you can see a lot of different colors, which also expand your senses. But the real reason why I brought it here, like in the henna nights especially, it is something related to the East, but we are covering the body of the new woman, let's say, like that, and just she stays like that with the hands open. So. I am a little bit more into that, but why we are covering the gaze? So I guess this material will help to queer a little bit the tradition. And at the same time, as I am from Anatolia, let's say, we are always using this kind of carpets anywhere. So this material will be also turned into a little carpet.
Yeah.
And we will see in the performance how this material will also have its own life and how it will move.
Wow.
Not only from me, but also from the audience.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, this is a good promise from you to us to come to your performance. Thank you so much. I cannot wait. And we will see you soon in February 2024. Thank you, Chad.
Thank you. Thank you.